Hello and welcome. In the previous video, we already discussed about all this EC2 purchase option. But how I can select this purchase option during my instance creation? This will be subject of our today's video. So, right now, directly I am going to my screen and I am going to explain you all these purchase options available in AWS. Right now, I am in EC2 dashboard and I am in Mumbai right now. So, first of all, when you are going to click here, okay, and when you are launching your EC2 instance, okay, here we are creating on-demand instance. The process is like a very normal server. We are going to select our AMI. For example, I am selecting Linux AMI. Here I can select instance type. You know about that, all the pricing, hourly pricing is totally based on the instance type. But if I am going to scroll down and going to click on advanced detail, and if I am clicking over here, it means now I am creating spot instance. If I am going to remove this, it means it will be on-demand instance. Now, how I can provide bidding price and all this when I am creating spot instance? So, if you click over here and when you click on customization, okay, here we have all these options. First of all, you can set your maximum price. Then I am going to pay 4.0 cent per hour. For which instance? The instance options that we have selected over here, right? So this will be my AMI, this will be my instance type, and I'm ready to pay this particular amount per hour. Same way, you can select request type. It is a one-time request, or you want to create persistent request as well. Now suppose if I am going to select one time, then you can set expiry date as well. So for example, if you are giving me this instance before 22nd September, I want this. You can also specify time. For example, if I am saying that before 2nd September 5 AM, I want this instance. Now keep this in mind. If AWS will have their capacity available, okay, they will provide you your EC2 instance and you will get it in your AWS console automatically. Now, let's assume that suppose if you are getting it after 2 hours, then see, we are going to use spot instance with automation. So here when you are creating spot instance, first of all we can select our customized AMI. So whenever our instance will be ready, we will have all the necessary software installed, or we can create user data script. So whenever our instance will be ready, we will get all the software using user data script. We are actually using automation for spot instance for sure. Now, if there will be no capacity after using my EC2 spot instance for 1 hour, what will happen? AWS may terminate your instance. So here we have interruption behavior. If you look at this, you can inform AWS that hibernate my instance, stop my instance, or terminate. Now hibernate is totally depend on instance type and AMI you are selecting, right? But yes, you can select terminate, that if price is going high than my bid, then they can delete your instance as well. So this is like the way we can create on-demand instance and spot instance. Now, let's go with the reservoir instance. Suppose if I want to create reservoir instance, what I can do, I can go to the reservoir instance from EC2 dashboard and see. Here I can select operating system. I can select tenancy. Default tenancy means shared tenancy. Dedicated means dedicated instance. Your instance will not share hardware with any other AWS customer. Now when you are going to select dedicated, you have to pay high. Then we have offering class. We have standard and convertible. As you know that we have all this table available and we already discussed about standard and convertible. Right? Convertible will give you more option. You can change operating system and all this, right? So from here you can select this. Now with standard, we have one facility that I want to specify as well. See, when you are using reserve instance, right, you are giving commitment for 1 year or 3 year. Now suppose right now I am creating this, like I am creating T3 micro with 3 years commitment. Suppose after 3 years, suppose after 1 year I decided that I don't want this EC2 instance. What will happen? AWS will not give you money back in any case, right? But AWS provided one facility that you can sell your instance to third party in the reserve instance marketplace. So suppose I am creating this right now and I am not going to use it after 1 year, I can go to AWS marketplace and I can sell to the third party. Okay. Now, keep this in mind. When you are creating standard reserve instance, we have this facility to sell our EC2 instance into the reserve instance marketplace. With convertible reserve instance, we don't have this facility. Okay. So keep this in your mind. Same way, if you are creating any reserve instance, we have 3 payment option as well. For example, you are giving them commitment that I am going to use this for 3 years, but I will pay bills every month. So you can select no upfront. If you are selecting partial upfront, means it is like 50% advance payment that you are giving. Other 50% will be based on your usage. And the third one, we have all upfront, means you are going to give all payment right now. Now,